Stephen, somewhat of a rarity in the Championship with another full week of training. What have you been able to do this week?
Well, when we got the pitches thawed out, we've managed to get some good work in. I think it's been really beneficial that we've been able to do that. Last week, going into the Rotherham game, we've seen the benefit of that. We had some good time, a lot of detail, sort of put into the players, and this week we've managed to do the same. Yeah, but it's been absolutely freezing. The lads seem to be enjoying what we're doing. The atmosphere on the training pitch is where we need it to be. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on and a lot of information for players to take in, but it looks as though they're enjoying it, as I've said. So that's what we'll try and keep trying to do week in, week out, because the more that the players enjoy what they're doing and take on that information, the better that we'll become. So yeah, we'll finish the preparation off tomorrow, get into the nitty-gritty of how we try and beat Birmingham.
You've been in post for a month now. How pleased are you with the progress that the team are making?
Yeah, relatively pleased. Yeah, I think we've got some good results. We've showed different sides to our game. We obviously don't feel we've had a sort of performance that we think, yeah, that's exactly what we want, but that's very rarely the case anyway. A team who've been together for 2 or 3 years don't very rarely get a perfect performance, so we'll just keep trying to learn, keep trying to get better, and yet the more that we see the players play, the more that we see with them and more that we learn about them and see what they're capable of. But as I keep saying, there's definitely talent in this team, and they just need to believe in themselves.
The injury situation seems to be improving week on week. How are we looking going into Saturday's game?
Yeah, fine. We've had Ender Stevens training with us this week fully, so it's been good to have him back on the training pitch. He brings some real quality and experience to the squad. We've had Lyndon Gooch train today, which is obviously a real plus. He's been out for 3 weeks, and the first couple of weeks that we were here, done really well. So it's good to have him back out with us today. And then Juno was available as well this week. He missed the game last week because he got an elbow in his hip, so he was a little bit too sore for the game on Saturday at Rotherham. But he'll be available for this weekend. So yeah, squad's looking healthy, and a few selection headaches, I'm sure.
Back at home on Saturday, over the course of the season, how much importance do you place on home form?
Home form's massive, yeah. It's important because you set your stall out in front of your home fans. You want to make it hard for any opposition to come and sort of take points off you. So yeah, I think we've played well at home. We just haven't obviously had the wins that we would have wanted. But if we can change that on Saturday, then great. But as you know, in the Championship, any points are so vital. We've managed to get 2 away wins, and hopefully we can back Saturday's away win up with a home win on this weekend. You
mentioned the 2 away wins there. One of them was obviously a few weeks ago against Birmingham. To what degree do you factor that in to your preparation going to the game on Saturday? Well,
look, the players are still the same. They've obviously changed their manager since with Wayne leaving and Tony Mowbray coming in, so slightly different kind of preparation of what to kind of expect. But what we know about Tony's teams are they're always really, really good, energetic, like to play on the front foot, and they're aggressive when they come and pressure. So we will expect that to be the same and try and deal with it as best as we can. So yeah, it was a good result against them last time. It'll be obviously a different type of game because it's a different game. But hopefully we can get a similar outcome.
Should be a bumper crowd in the stadium on Saturday. To what level do you feel supporters can influence the result?
It's huge, yeah, it's massive. Like last weekend was the prime example of that. We were going through a spell there in the second half for 10-15 minutes, and all of a sudden our crowd got behind us again and settled the players down and give us that confidence to go on and win the game. So yeah, fans play a huge part, and we thank them for that, for their efforts. The numbers that we've travelled in since we've been here have been brilliant, but also it goes hand in hand. The players have got to perform for them, so that's what we'll ask them to do on Saturday, put in a real big effort, play at a high tempo, and try and get a result at home that our fans are going to want.